So, a question I get asked probably about at least twice a week. What save should I do before FM21 finishes? Well, here is our video, our guide of what saves you should do as your final save before FM22. I think it's around the corner, shouldn't be too long. But enjoy the video, guys, and enjoy some FM21 save ideas for the final time. So, hello and welcome back to the channel, and welcome to our final FM21 save ideas. Welcome back to the channel, guys. If you are new around here, subscribe to the channel. And to help out the channel massively, helps the algorithm out, if you guys could leave a like and also comment as well what save ideas you guys have, that helps the algorithm out massively, helps the video get pushed out to people that aren't usually on this channel. So subscribe, like and comment, and this helps the video and the channel out more than you guys can imagine. On to our save ideas. So, our first save idea, coming off the back of Euro 2020/Euro 21, we've got an international teams save. Now, obviously, I haven't got too long until the FM22 hype begins. You don't want a massive long-term 10-season save. And what could be better than an international save? You've got Euros, you've got a World Cup, maybe you can go to a second Euros and a second World Cup. You can go for how long you want, and also a long time frame over a short period of time. You can get regens after skipping for about one or two tournaments. Unlike the Premier League or other leagues where you have to work through the seasons to get regens or decent regens, you can do 4 years in the equivalent of about a season on the international databases. So, what saves could you go for? A smaller up-and-coming nation like Denmark could be quite good. You could build up or rebuild a strong nation like the likes of Holland, who in history have had some great players coming through. More recently, haven't had the best manager in charge of them. Could regain their confidence, but also could go for a smaller nation. Maybe even someone like Finland, Denmark. I do like the smaller European sides. They're always quite fun to do. You get some good regions as well. One to look out for, funnily enough, is Australia. Australia, after the first World Cup, for some reason get some unreal regens. They're always at Dortmund. They're never elsewhere. Look at Dortmund, look at Australian Wonder Kids, and you will have about 25 5-star Wonder Kids by the time it's the second World Cup. It's mental. Maybe go for Australia and make them a decent international side for the first time in their lives. Maybe some decent players might come through. They definitely will from, well, I'm pointing that way, I should be pointing this way, from Dortmund there. Have a look at international stages and have a look at a short-term save that could have big rewards. On to our second save ideas, and we're going to go to the Bundesliga of this one, very similar to our last one in terms of Australia and Dortmund players. However, maybe go for a bit of a lesser team, maybe someone like Leipzig, maybe even Dortmund to try and challenge Bayern Munich rather than win the title straight away. Maybe go for a 2 or 3 season save and see if you can topple the giants that are Bayern Munich and win the Bundesliga the first time in about 5,000 years. Teams I recommend for that, maybe Hertha with a takeover tycoon, maybe Leipzig, maybe Dortmund. Anyone half decent but Bayern. Remember, guys, these are short-term saves because the game will be over in about a couple of months' time. So don't go for the low teams unless you're going to play non-stop every day for the next 2 months. But if you want to try and get quick success, you want to go for sort of teams between the 3rd and 6th place in the league that could instantly overtake Bayern Munich. A nice bit management from you. And our third idea is, of course, download the new database. You can get them on loads of websites. Sort It Out SI and FM Scout are the main two that I look for, but there are links all over the shop for some new databases. And why not try yourself at some newly promoted sides and see how they do for a couple of seasons in the Premier League, Championship, Ligue 1, all the European leagues for me are recommended. But I would say the Premier League could be good. Norwich is always a very fun save to do. See if they can underdogs in the league and see if they can push to survival in the Premier League. Maybe even Brentford, a very unique save on this game. No academy, they've got a B team. Interesting way of buying players as well. It could be fun to look at that and try and copy their real life style in terms of buying players through basically whole analytics and stats rather than actual on-field performances in a way. Sorry about that, my dog just went crazy for some reason. So talking newly promoted teams, you've got Norwich, Brentford and Watford in the Premier League. Either of those good ideas. I would say probably the top one is probably Norwich, then Brentford, then Watford. But give it a go for a few seasons and see if you can survive in the Prem or even get into Europa League finishes by the time you're finished on season 2 or 3. The next one, new database as well. But you can do it an old one as well. Barcelona. Why not try a rebuild before FM22 comes along? Terrible finances. Messi's gone on new database. See if you can get some elite players and bring Barcelona back to success. Might be very hard. It probably will be hard without Messi, to be honest with you. A lot of the teams aging, already young, and on massive, massive wages. You may have hard luck in the transfer window, transfer market, but see how you do for next 3 seasons. See if you can win the UCL without Messi. See if you're not a one-man team. See if you can win La Liga without Lionel Messi at the helm of your team. Got some talent, but can you utilise it? That is the big question. A penultimate save, of course, is not everyone's favourite save to do, but I think you may as well. Now the game's over, you've done all the challenging stuff, why not put your feet up and have a nice easy time? Either new database or the current one. It's easy either way. PSG, why not? You've done all the hard work of this game. Enjoy yourself. Have Mbappe, Neymar, Messi. Have all the players you want. Buy players of 500 million. You've earned it. You've earned to have a rest on FM. You've earned to enjoy it. Win the UCL. Win the quadruple every season, even though there's not 4 tournaments in France. Win whatever you can win in France. Put your feet up. Watch the gameplay. Win 5-0 every match. Just enjoy it for the next few seasons. You may as well. Not long till FM22's out. Why not say you won the world by spending 600 million every single window? And our final save before we get on to your save ideas on Twitter is a build a nation save. Now this is basically where you take a team in a lower, I mean you can do worldwide, but for me I always prefer European football. So somewhere like Sweden, Finland, Denmark, maybe even Belgium to an extent, but probably not. And win the league constantly with this team, win European competitions and improve the whole nation's identity as a whole by you making success in the league. Now, obviously, you can help the league as well. Sell some good players to other teams around you in the league. Reject all international bids and just sell your best players or your fringe players for cheap deals to the second place in the league. Make the league really competitive, increase your reputation as a whole and get a big coefficient and maybe try and make your nation one of the best in the world. I think you can get top 3. I think beating the Prem and La Liga and all those other leagues might be tough. You might be able to get top 5 though eventually. It may take a while. That's the only thing with this save. It may take a while for FM21. Haven't got long to do it. Maybe quickly try and do it. But yeah, get a lower nation, get a team, have success, sell your players to domestic clubs as well, build the whole league up and try and make something of a nation that never once was a big league in the world. And on to our Twitter suggestions here. Let's go onto this screen, why not? And let's have a look at what you guys are saying for some save ideas for FM21 before we move on to FM22. Where is it? That's me. Let's move me over there. And we've got some save ideas here, so I'll tweet it out. If you want to follow me, !mark Twitter, in my live streams, or just follow me on at LonghurstLive on Twitter there. So what saves you guys had fun with this FM this year? AFC Kai says Leipzig. I have suggested Leipzig on this save. Hacken, who's a viewer on the save, says a journeyman save could be a good idea, but it's quite long term. You want to keep it a bit shorter for the end of FM21 and build a nation, like I said as well. Now Pike says no saves, just vibes using 2 defender formations. Hasn't really helped the question there, Pike, I'm afraid. Wickham, first season survived relegation, last game of the season away at Borough. Relegated next season came when the Prem struggled for ball breaking into Europe. So Wickham could be a nice save. Updated database, they're back in League One. But at the start of this year, they are Championship. So give it a go, either new database or the current one as well. Build a nation in Croatia. Decent. Sparta Rotterdam, love Eredivisie completely. And Kegman, who's also a streamer, go check him out. Or a YouTuber as well. Boreham Wood in non-league and also a South American journeyman. Having issues with the Chilean league. 50% of match has been played under 21 players only. Jesus Christ. So maybe South America. That's not for me. I'm not a South American fan. Don't know why. I'm just not. But there are some suggestions from me and also my viewers. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Subscribe when you're around here. Like and comment as well. Helps the algorithm out massively. I can't speak today. Hope you guys enjoyed. And I'll catch you all later.